play some PvP. But first, stop with the die attack. Just make sure I can do damage. No blood, no vials. This, my beast award. Let's play some PvP. Oh, guys, watch out! God, I am a legend.
No, you just suck. That's what.
No,
you suck.
it cheated. I
was second. You were in fourth. You just stink. You stink, dude. You stink. How stinky you are. You stink like a butterfly on the
Let's describe PvP factor. Let's go. Beast mode. Okay. They just look at me like, what the fuck? I mean, that's a player. I haven't seen this. I see you. Whoa. Wow, he cornered me. It was a highly aggressive player. It was a real highly aggressive player. I'm just gonna try it. Let's start putting these off. Oh yeah, and plus this has more damage. How to fly again? Like, tell me how to fly. I am so uncomfortable right now. Just a beast. That was a waste of your blood vial. That was a waste of bullets for him. I don't know what he was talking about. They wanted to PvP him. Because I'll destroy him, probably. Guess what?
Caffeine is in espresso.
Oh, good.
You missed. Ah, darn it! It's correct. No! I waste my money. Or something I wasn't trying to use. So, dude, what do you want to play? I'll rent you. I wish I had my tablet. What do you have on your tablet? I have one game. This stupid glove won't let me use it. I'm put Daddy Longlegs. I want to do competition. Daddy Longlegs competition. Ew. You used to have more than what? More than what? Practice. This is 1 hour just to get ready for this. I don't care. I used to have this game, but I erased it. Why? Because it took me forever. And there was a certain point where I couldn't do battles in this. I don't know if I do. Look at this, I'm stuck. Don't use it because then if you do, it's gonna pop up into a Popeyes. Darn it! Yeah. You realize the volleyball is here? Just not realize it. You do not realize it. I'm amazing at you. We had breakfast in the afternoon. So bizarre. It tastes like breakfast. It was ugly at the afternoon. The jokes are so dumb. Your jokes are dumber. Your jokes are dumber than your brother. I could never think that's possible. Oh! I just roasted your brother.
How bad?
What are you doing to roast?
Oh my god!
I started playing Bloodborne again, got back into the realization that I still haven't found the right weapon for me. It's like the most important part of these games. You gotta find a weapon that clicks. Then the DLC was announced, and that solved all my problems. Welcome to part 1 of my DLC progress. We'll be exploring these new lands on the hunt for brand new weapons to add to my arsenal, and hopefully we'll find that one special weapon that sings to me. And we can be king of the hunters, the best hunter there ever was.
This is the cycle.
Alright, so I started out like everybody else, getting picked up here in the Cathedral Ward and getting teleported to the Hunter's Nightmare. Straight away you can see why I love this DLC so much. Some of it is quite familiar, but in a twisted, forgotten sense. It's literally like being in a nightmare version of previous places that you've been to, but still feeling very new and tense. So currently I'm rocking my Blade of Mercy comboed with the Burial Blade. I just like to get a mix of short reach and long reach weapons for different situations, you know. And now we have our first opponent, or should I say our first victim, because of course I'm going to destroy this pathetic creature with absolutely no problem. Actually, the first thing to note is that the DLC is high-level content. It's pretty tough. There's lots of these big hunters early on, which can be challenging, especially if you can't stun lock them very easily. But that being said, the weapon this hunter has is awesome. It'd be a shame if it were to drop on the ground for me to take. Nope. Then I came across this wide open space and began surveying the area, because you know, you got to scout out where you're going to get ambushed from. Then, what do you know, as I'm looking out for future surprise attacks, I get surprise attacked. Then I jumped down and moved on to the rest of these little... crap, there's 3 of them. And there's 3 good hunters too. These fights can get quite crazy, because the hunters hate the beasts, and the beasts hate the hunters, and everyone hates you, so it just turns into a massive free-for-all. I ended up killing most of them, and then realised that the beasts are scared of my torch. But yeah, it's kind of more sad this way, because now it feels like I'm causing an endangered species to go extinct. Alright, moving on, I found this gentleman with an absolutely badass exploding mace thingy. It was a glorious battle. To be honest, I thought the weapon he had might be just the perfect thing for me. Could our search end in victory so soon? Could we find the weapon we've been waiting for? It would definitely be a shame if it dropped on the floor. Damn it, I don't care about blood vials. You are never gonna guess what happened next, though. We found a weapon, boys. Yeah, it turns out there was a beast cutter lying right next to him. And you know what? This weapon is actually pretty cool. It's basically the strength version of the Threaded King. It swings fairly slow, but when you use the extended version, the reach is actually impressive. Definitely one to consider, although I probably only have enough materials to fully upgrade one weapon. So I think we're going to finish the DLC and then try and get all the weapons before we choose one to stick with. Travelled a bit further on and came across the old Hunter set, which actually has pretty decent stats. You know what, I think I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10 for fashion. Not bad, pretty good. And then we reached the Cathedral. Now here I'm just minding my own business, walking up the stairs. I can see a couple of guys up ahead that don't look too much trouble. Pretty sure I can take them, no problem. Oh dear. Now this was a fun fight. I actually did beat this guy. You can interrupt him and riposte, which helps a lot, but he's an awesome mini-boss. I like his design a lot. Anyway, with the entrance now free, I walked inside and got so confused. It looked like there was going to be a boss fight against this flaming cleric beast just chilling. I was getting so pumped for the first DLC boss, you know, getting hyped for a good fight, but nope. This guy ain't got time for that. Turns out you can't fight this guy just yet. You gotta wait till you pick up Lawrence's skull, which is a bit further on in the DLC. Quite a good troll by FromSoft though, I'll admit, you got me. Get me all scared of this huge boss, and then turns out I don't have to fight right now. Alright, so what happened next was I found this machine gun section. Some great little design here actually. For example, I was running from cover to cover to avoid the bullet storm, without noticing the pressure plate on the floor that triggered another Gatling gun over to the right, something I would have noticed if I had taken my time and been a bit more careful. Oh, and also one of the guns might have destroyed me, but we'll quickly forget about that and just move on. Quick side note to that though, if you're like me and you died in the DLC, then you might have had trouble getting back. I spent like 10 minutes looking through all of the headstones trying to find out how to teleport back to the DLC area, before eventually realizing that there's a new headstone that's appeared up the stairs over to the left of the house. So yeah, slightly embarrassing that it took me so long, but this new headstone will have all the teleports to the DLC areas. A bit later on, I actually found that boom hammer weapon from earlier. It seemed like a really awesome weapon, quite intimidating too, which I'm a big fan of, but I didn't quite have the stats for it, so I just kept it for later. Well, that's something I noticed actually. A huge amount of the new DLC weapons were strength-based, which in a way is good because there wasn't really that many strength weapons in the base game. It's just a shame because the character I used is more of a skill blood-tinged build. After continuing on our merry way, I came across this beast. No, it actually is a hunter in beast form. I'm not too sure allows you to transform into a beast, at least partially anyway. And I don't know, I decided to fight him fairly, you know, like hand-to-hand combat without using gun riposts. And the fight was very fun, just in general really, although I think gun riposts are a really cool feature and definitely necessary for some parts of the game. I found that often it's more exciting to fight without using that technique, especially with certain bosses. Anyway, I slayed him and he dropped the firing hammer badge, which allows you to buy the piercing rifle from the messengers back in the Hunter's Dream. Supposedly this rifle can shoot bullets that go through multiple opponents, hence the name. But I haven't tested it yet, so I don't know. The next area we go through puts the blood in Bloodborne. It's actually disgusting. And to top it off, we have these monstrosities. They're like giant blood sacks with legs. They're just so grim. And when you kill them, they pop like a mosquito. Just blood everywhere. You can tell the designers had fun with this one, can't you? If you can get past them, you can sneak on into this cave, where I firstly found this Gatling gun hunter. It wasn't actually too hard to beat him, since you can just kite him around this big rock pillar. This time, however, he's pretty much the first hunter to freaking drop his gun when he dies. Looks pretty sweet. Again, I don't have quite the requirements to use it, but I can't wait to test it out at some point. I bet you can get up to all kinds of fun with that bad boy. Right, it turned out this cave was much more deadly than I thought though. I went a bit deeper and woke up what I think is something similar to the Bloodstar beast. I don't know why, but I found this fight really difficult. It moves so quick and it's hard to see because it's so dark. Not to mention it just hits like a truck. I came close to death a fair few times. It has some crazy combos. It took me a good 3 minutes to beat it as well, but I eventually managed, first time luckily, and it was so worth it because it dropped a warm, damp blood gem, which is very rare, and it popped up the achievement. Very, very nice. The DLC is so great for weapon hunting, by the way. I found yet another weapon in this cave, the amygdalin arm, or however you say it, which might be the most creatively designed weapon I've seen in Bloodborne. Honestly, serious props to whoever came up with the idea for this weapon. It is so awesome. There weren't that many weapons in the main game, so it was pretty rare to find any weapons at all, but at least in the DLC you find new weapons pretty regularly, which it just makes the searching feel more fruitful. Getting more used to these guys now. It always takes a bit of time to learn how new enemies move and react, but we got them without too much trouble. I also thought that this area is actually beautiful in a grim kind of way. I don't know, I just like the aesthetic look of a lot of these new areas. Also, screw you, crows. Headshot. At the top of that ladder, up in that area, I had this weird moment where my camera zoomed further out than normal. For some reason, I'm leaning more towards that it's supposed to be that way, but I just can't quite figure out why they did it. There was only one hunter to fight there anyway. So after that, I walked over this hill crest and reached the final area just before the first boss fight. All that stood in my way before me and the first boss was one of these huge guys from earlier. Except this one had a freaking pack and then actually ended up ganking me with one of his buddies. So dishonorable, I couldn't believe it. Seriously though, these enemies are cool. Once you get the axe guy to around half health, I have effective weapon. Great, it does a good job of switching up the fight. It sort of forces you to be more careful and dodge better, make your attacks more wisely. And then just off to the side, the obvious pick was the Butcher's set. Not a bad theme for a set of clothes in this game, I guess, but not quite my style. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. say, is without a doubt one of the best fights in Bloodborne. And when our boss fights at different stages, well, I think this boss has one of the most impactful ones. Once you get the boss to half health, he stands upright and unleashes, wait for it, the one and only Moonlight Blade. Seriously an amazing start to the DLC. I know my Twitter timeline was flooded by people talking about this on release day. It was an incredible moment for the community. As was FromSoft did not let us down, it is actually possible to use the right greatsword for yourself. Not only that, but in most cases it's a very challenging boss as well. Even though I died countless times, I actually never minded at all. But I just felt like I knew I was going to win and that it would feel like an immense achievement accomplished when I did. The only attack I would say I wasn't really a huge fan of was this leap attack. It would occasionally leap high into the air above your camera view and just hover above you for a while before slamming down on top, usually one-shotting your character. But to be fair, maybe there was a way of avoiding that I just didn't know about. But I think the king of its attacks, in terms of the most devastating attack that this boss has, I would definitely say continue. In the second stage, it can slam its sword down and do an absolutely brutal magic shotgun attack. It catches you in no motion. That being said, I did see the hero ability to do really is stay very close to this boss, and just dodge around it like a pit. I did it using the burial blade. I think it was +8 or something. Not even very good gems. My character's definitely not overpowered or anything, but still, it was such a very, very enjoyable fight for me. Really set the tone for the rest of what was to come. So, that is one boss down, 4 more to go. See you in the next episode.
I'm gonna tackle you. I'm gonna tackle you with my feet. Tackle me. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's so weird. It's so weird.
Okay, hello everyone, welcome back. It's been a while since we've dived into Bloodborne, but there's a very good reason that I'm making a video on this today. If you're not up to date, the Old Hunters expansion is releasing on November the 24th, so depending on when this video goes up, it might already have happened. At the time of recording this, it's November the 21st, so the DLC hasn't released yet. But if you have a PlayStation 4 and you have Bloodborne, you need to get on it right now and download the huge, almost 10GB patch. That's what you're looking at on screen right now. This is the title update. Now the DLC itself is looking pretty awesome. It said that we're going to be able to use the Gatling gun, you know, a portable version of that gun that Jura the Hunter uses. It looks like we're going to actually be able to transform into a beast, and loads of cool things. I'm sure I'll make a video about the actual DLC when it releases. But in the meantime, if you've downloaded that patch that I just talked about, there are some changes in the Bloodborne game right now, and these changes are all to do with multiplayer, or mostly anyway. We're going to find out what these changes are, and we're going to be going on an adventure. So come to the Hunter's Dream once you've updated your game, and go to the Forbidden Woods. This is where the adventure begins. Alright, here we go lads, we're in the Forbidden Woods. As we walk inside, we get attacked by a crow. Alright, so once you reach this Forbidden Woods bonfire, you want to walk inside this building right here, and there will be a new NPC standing right here. This is the Summon Master Volter, and he's in charge of the League, which is a covenant introduced to Bloodborne.
I am Volter, Master of the League.
All you got to do is speak to him and he'll give you this dialogue option to join the League, which is essentially joining the Covenant. Now, I've heard a lot of people comparing this Covenant and, in fact, comparing this character to Solaire from Dark Souls 1 and the Sunbro Covenant. This is basically a co-op Covenant. And to be honest, I can kind of see the Solaire thing anyway, because he does have a helmet on his head that looks very similar. But anyway, we're going to join the League.
As a hunter, well should.
This is the Covenant rune. Alright, we've spoken to good old Solaire 2.0 here, and he's given us the rune. I think we have to go back to the Hunter's Dream and equip the rune, and we'll start testing out what this Covenant actually does. Change our rune. Currently we have the Hunter rune equipped. What we want to do is change it to the Impurity rune. So now we're in the League. Okay, with that done, let's go back and speak to Voltaire.
Cooperate with Confederates, find vermin, and stamp them out.
Okay, so you heard what he said we need to do. We need to do some co-op. Okay, so I have been summoned in to help a host in the Hunter's Dream. We're fighting the Moon Presence. This is the very final boss of the game. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because this is a co-op Covenant after all. What you need to do is, after you equip the Impurity rune, you need to successfully help a host defeat a boss. Oh my word. Yes! Success! Victory! Nightmare slain! And that's the item we received. See that? Vermin. You never used to get that. Once you help a host successfully defeat the boss, you have to actually beat the boss. It must be a victory. You then go into your inventory and find that item you just received. You can only get this vermin item when you're in the League Covenant, and as it says in the first sentence, they are discovered on successful hunts by the League Hunters. So once you have one, you want to use it, you drop it on the ground and crush it. Very tasty. Now we want to go back to the Forbidden Woods.
Alright.
Beat the Voltaire.
No, but I think there's sugar. Hey.
Kill that stupid
I thought you meant the
Here we
other
go.
sugar.
And
Why
here
did you
is
talk about
Voltaire.
that
So once you've crushed one vermin, essentially you reach rank 1 in the Covenant, I believe. So once you reach that rank, you get the League stuff. And the League of now we truly a part of the Covenant. I feel so honoured. I'm a true Sunbro. So this is the League staff description. You can pause the video if you want to read the description. It's actually a leaderboard, so when you use it, you'll be able to see the highest ranked people in the whole game. Someone's already at 110. Dragons M8. Bloody M8 number 2. That's amazing. Alright, yeah, so basically the more you hope to successfully defeat bosses, the higher you will be ranked in the Covenant, and then the more you'll be able to see your achievements. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. I think we can look at what dragons is that your stats are. Yeah, we can. We can see what build he's going for. Well, that's a lot of blood echoes. Okay, so that's pretty much the basics of the League Covenant. You get all these changes for free, you just have to update your kit, but it's actually quite extensive. It's basically a complete reworking of co-op and just the online aspect of Bloodborne. Okay, so I've just come back to this lab, and I now have 3 vermin. For some reason that now means there's this hunter outside, who was there before. And somebody it hurts you? Wow! just hates me. But anyway, the only other things I wanted to show was, first of all, this.
No, we
I
don't
carried
have.
on
You don't
coping
have
for the rest of the day, and I acquired 10 mermaids.
So we start with $100.
Because but either way, when I went back to Voltaire to show him my vermin, he had left, and all he had left behind was the Master's Iron Helm. So clearly this means Voltaire does different things once you start collecting more vermin. I'm just not 100% sure what changes at each rank, but I'll try and figure it out and let you know either on Twitter or in another video. And there are a few other changes in this patch. You can now apparently summon more NPCs.
Shh, everyone, shh. Can you go outside, please? Hello. So, Albert can choose the ward?
Guess what? Are you actually playing? Let's start.
Are you at the first lamp?
Okay, wait, no. Let's get back to the game. Alright, pretend I got hired. Sheldon, can I get my charger?
Wait, say that again, please.
Alright, I'm going to work. No, you don't have a job yet. You have to get one. Okay, I'm going to job.
Oh.
You don't have
Is it local or worldwide?
You have to get one. I know. You have to go to a job.
Oh.
Just get a job.
Petso, P-T-O, no capital letters. I rang my small resident bell. You guys were first to the Amagama, right? Where's Sibir?
Back from my job. I got the job. Oh.
I rang my small resident bell.
For taxes, real estate. Yes, you called? Oh, I fell asleep.
Me? Oh, the beast look?
Because I put my charger.
Oh no, that's from DLC. You guys were looking at me funny when we're fixing the Amla. You guys thought like it was a glitch or something.
What time can you pick me up? Whenever, can you pick me up like when you have a chance? Are you talking in real life? Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. I work for 4 days a week. But today is Monday.
Oh, you're there. See it like that, then. Is your password with capital letters or all lowercase?
We're still in school, you know. We still have to pay for some school.
Oh.
Keep that out.
Is he with you right now? Is B4 with you right now?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
The amount of points on piano tiles, that's the amount of money
Does he have a mic?
in real life. Like, not
Oh.
So how much do you have?
I'm still going. I'm like 200.
No, that's not what.
That's in terms of how much you get.
Oh, that's all. And so, dude.
Well, I'm getting paid a lot.
No, but dude, I will stop it. Dude.
My level? Let's see. 100, 105. Oh.
I got $512 today.
Wait, I want to show you something. That's not how much.
Then how did I play with you guys in the first place?
Oh, dude, listen. We're not
No.
playing. Oh, I don't listen. This is how much I'm paying in the gems are cents. No, these two combined.
Oh,
are
going worldwide?
No, because if you would get a lot of points. So what we're gonna do?
That's the same way on your game. You got rich fast.
Wait,
So it really does determine.
no, we can't. No, we can't.
Now, I finally got $12 and I'm gonna go grocery shopping.
No, let's
Let me try.
fine. Dude, let's make it somewhere else. Dude,
Look at this. This is a pure skill.
dude,
Wait.
Oh,
that's not how much you get in your garage. That's not. Yes. No, because you'll get rich so fast.
I have no idea.
Wait.
What's going on?
He goes up to the top. You jump. The devastating elbow. Go. I killed you. I killed you in WWE.
Dude, stop it. Then listen. This is how much money. This is how much money you got. This plus the gems equals. You got
$40?
yeah. 0 cents.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, because if you.
$40 in
Okay,
a
okay.
day?
Let me try. I never got to try my too.
Yes, you did.
Wait, no, I did it. I was waiting for the commercial.
No, let me see. Don't worry, I suck at this one.
I will. Okay.
Why you say that? You get more money. That's not how much money you get.
I know.
Alright. I see you. I see you. I see you. Man, jail. I see you. I see you. The new is $400. $4,400. And it takes $10,000 to break out. So I see you. It takes you for your money and money and your money.
I see you.
You did that.
Oh. Me too. You all.
Who said that? I wonder who did that. Who did that? Was it yourself? Did you just suck? Did you suck? I think you suck.
You did stop. I'm in my momentum. Fuck, you fucked my momentum.
I don't have to let you play this.
I'm trying to beat your ass up. I beat your high score either way.
I don't care.
I'm a legend. I'm the one.
Let's start a game. Try to get money. How? I'll make it. I only have $75 now. Dude, you can't. Dude, you don't play it straight and then you $75. Alright, now you stop. You play it once a day. No, not once a day. You can work 2 times a day. You can work night shift.
Boom. Boom, 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 boom.
No, that part didn't count because you made me. But this is your last time. No night shifts. Unless if you actually get out of the job. Now I got extra money. See? I know. No more. You see me lose. I did on purpose. No more.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Countdown. This is episode 22.
Every time you do it, that's good. Keep doing it. It's gonna go down to it takes like $20 every time. Well, you can't do that. You can't just constantly do it and then get rich.
Aldrin is now officially my favourite NPC.
I know, what they gave it.
Alright, and number 9 is Brad, who's doing some Mirror Knight invasions, while dressed up as the Mirror Knight as well, which is awesome. This is one of the best bosses in Dark Souls 2. If you didn't know, you can invade people during the actual boss fight. However, in this case, it goes a bit wrong, and it summons him into a piece of the terrain. I guess the Mirror Knight was standing in a corner or something when it brought him in. As you can see, he's in a pillar, and the host and summons are actually attacking him and hitting him through the rock. But eventually he manages to jump through to another section, and the host is just standing there, watching him fail. There is absolutely nothing he can do right now. Coming in at number 8 is Dragonborn 007, taking the leap of faith right here. He's actually purposely trying to get himself out of bounds by going where he's supposed to. Anyway, he basically glitches himself outside of the map above the blacksmith room and goes over to the start of the area, along the path up from the holding cells, I believe. And then he waits for invaders. He's put items on the pathway to lure the invaders close, or if you haven't realised by now, he can see them, but they can't see him because he's outside the map. Anyway, once they get close to his items, out comes the wrath of the gods. That was very cheeky, although this bit was said to be months ago, so I'm not even sure if we can still do it. Kuriga comes in with a very short submission at number 7 against the 3 NPCs boss, and yeah, that's it. I mean, the NPC dressed as Havel literally just smacks him in the face and he dies. You can't stop the rock, I guess. Now, number 6 is even more bizarre. Super Kubo has found this poor little undead knight who just wants to see the world. He has places to go, people to see, and he's not going to let the fact that he's dead stop him. This is 2015, damn it.
Have no shame.
Never mind. It looks like he's finally at peace. Well, that was emotional. Lil Two Guts is at number 5. He's just got himself into a slightly sticky situation here. He's kind of trapped with a lot of enemies around him, and he's just trying to escape.
Balls everywhere. What the hell am I stuck on? Hello, what is this? Hello? What? What? What?
I don't know. I don't even think he was online, so surely it can't be lag or something, but I just don't know. The next one is from two perspectives, Wootybot and Obobobo, and basically Wootybot is trying to get a desert sorceress to perform her special grab attack, which kind of looks like a kiss, and of course it goes wrong.
Oh my god, dude, maybe you should...
Here it is.
What?
What the?
You're not getting kissed, you're just standing up.
I'm glitched.
What the
And she's glitched on me.
What the
You can go to work now.
Did I save you?
I can't move.
When you always have to, you can do everything and you always get money. It's unfair.
Oh my god, you're a statue.
It's awesome at my job.
He is.
She kissed you so much.
I got thousands of Oh, you know what, dude? You only can do it 2 times a day.
Use a fragrant
Get
friend.
promoted, you get 5 times. Get
What?
promoted,
You kissed that girl so hard you froze up.
You need to have private talk.
I look like
What the?
I bet you it's still a
Oh my.
I know what you're trying to do. Alright, dude. Alright, dude. So, you good? You have 4 choices. Okay. Dude, listen, you have 4 choices. No, I'm taking my job. Listen. I want to be a doggy
Froze up.
No, dude, listen. Okay. I'm about to go.
What?
I'm gonna.
I don't know. I don't even
Seriously.
think he was online.
So you
Surely
can
it
either
can't be lag or something,
it's
but
at you work at 5. You want to work at 5,
the next one is from
7,
perspectives,
or
Wootybot
6.
and Obobobo, and basically
Dude,
Wootybot is
I
trying to
wanna
get
work
a
out
desert
all the
sorceress
time. No,
to
you can't.
perform her special
No,
grab attack, which
Your body
kind of looks
can-
like a kiss,
No, you can
and
work
of course
for
it goes wrong.
5 to 7.
Oh my god.
Okay, 5
Here
to
it
7.
is.
No, 5:49
You're
to
just standing up.
7
I'm
7-11.
glitched.
What the
Alright,
And
so
she's
yeah, that's a lot.
glitched on me.
I start at 3 and I work till 6:30.
save you?
I can't move.
I get more money than
What?
I want to act like a jerk.
Oh my god,
What are you
you're a
doing?
statue.
Hold on.
You turned into a statue. She kissed you so much. You turned
Are you okay outside with me?
Use a fragrant friend. What the? You kissed that girl so hard you froze up.
Do you guys have a cold in here? What?
No.
I look like I'm ready to go.
What's going on? I hear crazy noises. This is so f***ed up. Say booty, 2012. Oh, we got her down.
I'm down.
Not in the corner, not in the corner. Push her out of the corner. You gotta get both sides.
Wow, that's how things happen.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
I'm missing it. Time to do it over there. Oh, shit, I can see it.
Yeah. Save her. Save Booty. You have to heal her. You have to heal her. Save her.
Get him to
Save her.
backstab me or something.
Yeah.
See if I
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
I'm free! Yay! Your booty slapped you out of it! Yay!
So, somehow, she kissed the girl, got stuck in a frozen animation, and the only thing that could get her free was a passing invader. I feel like that must be a cool story somewhere. Next up, we have the dropout dragon, who has made it so
You created myself?
clearly this is fairly new to the game.
Sir. Sir. The answer is a huge resounding no.
We're gonna get these.
What are these? Wait, stop. I'm serious. That's nasty.
No. What do you mean? So that's the only things I say.
Move.
Let that be a lesson, everyone.
Just try them.
Because they're fine.
Try them.
No, go.
Testing you found it. There's just evaded someone and is currently climbing up to the Cardiff Tower.
Go, dude.
Comments about one of the strange...
I get 100 extra. I get $100.
Even weirder, there seems to be what is happening up here. There is. What the hell is going on here? There's onion roast.
Oh,
That guy was just locked to the floor. What are they looking at? Are they fighting? Don't fire at me, I'm not doing anything. Who's killing them? There's no one in the room. Petron, what happened to Petron? He just died. What? It's Jack. What are you looking at, Jack? There's what? Who's this guy? Why is he moving? He's just stood there. He's like Slender Man, Dark Souls. What is going on? What is his name? X-Max. What? Please don't hurt me, X-Max. I don't know what. And he's just killed Jack. Oh my god, please don't hurt me. I don't know what, please, I'll do whatever you want, please don't hurt me. What is going on? What is moving? That's... What?
Congratulations on surviving the almighty Onion Overlord. Now let's move on to number 1. Miss Skymax has found this very weird glitch in the Iron Keep, and she's even going to use it to troll some summons. She runs around and steps on all of the platform switches, which, as you know, makes them fall down for a bit, and then she runs straight back to the bonfire to rest. Apparently, this resets the area and means that the platforms will be back up for the host, but for anyone who you summon into your world, it will not be back up for them. So, for example, if you were summoned into her world, and she was standing on the platform, it would look like this. Basically, like they're just floating in midair. Okay, so this is her amazing plan. She starts off at the Iron Keep Bridge and summons someone. Then she runs all the way over to where the platforms are. She's running about on the platforms, and the summons are obviously getting really confused because all they will be able to see is a bunch of floating prism stones and warmth castings, as well as Skymax herself, who's gonna look like she's just floating. Every single time she did this, though, they eventually end up trying to walk out to her to join her and end up falling to their death. Every time. She tricks so many people with this. It's just crazy. I mean, come on, Summons. You really can't be that trusting in Dark Souls. It's just not going to work out. Seriously, though, congratulations for those hilarious clips. They were all awesome. Now, the next episode will be top 10 crazy moments. This is going to be a good one, trust me. So, send me any clips of any insane experiences you have in Dark Souls 2, any incredible moves you pull off, or something like that. Instructions on how to send them are in the description. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter. It's pretty much the only other social media site I use. And otherwise, I will catch you later, lads and ladies. We'll see you in the next video. close. Oh my god.
And inside we go.
I'm going to backstab.
It's kind of lagging on me when I don't.
Yes. No.
Oh yeah, okay. Alright, you guys ready?
I'm scared of elevators. They're so terrifying. What's
Okay,
going to happen?
I think there's something you can get on this one. I think there's something you can roll for this one. Yeah, there is. Okay, so roll off in 3, 2, and go.
Yeah.
We did it! Alright, I'm trying to make sure I don't...
Uh-oh.
Might want to bring that back down. Yeah, let's go open the secret.
Oh, I've never done this, believe it or not.
It's a secret to those who know.
I do know about it, but I've never
A-tab.
done this. You just attack it?
I think you hit A on it.
A. Or X-tab, excuse me, X-tab.
Oh shit! Flexile sentry, look
Oh
out!
god, oh my god, what? Okay, that's different. I guess it makes sense because, you know, the water and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's clever.
Oh jeez. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yes.
Alright, what's up, gun?
That is cool.
Yeah, look at that. Alright. This time around.
Definitely makes more sense to those guys.
Yep, it's dead. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom.
dragon bug back there?
Oh, that's probably just an oversight on From Software's part.
Huh?
Oh, that's probably just an oversight on From Software's part.
Huh? Hey guys, it's Linus. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked what you saw, you can go ahead and subscribe.
Or hey, how about checking out some of my other animated
This is a year-round Christmas store? You must be the happiest woman on earth.
I'm a man.
That's great. Here's my resume. All I'm asking for is a chance to get my life back on track. I met a really cute guy at a restaurant where I peed.
When are you seeing him again?
I don't know if I'm seeing him again. I didn't do that part.
Kim, so what do I always say?
John Cusack got that, but I still would.
No! Get the digits! The digits!
Once upon a time, there was a dragon named Seath who was a bit of an ugly duckling. His brothers all made fun of him, so he betrayed them and was rewarded by Gwyn. Seath had infected the Queen's daughter, Guinevere, and one day he stuck his crystal helmet into her gaping dragon. 9 months later, a child was born. Priscilla. Once Priscilla had grown to adulthood, many of the gods realized that she was incredibly cute. She had a tail so fluffy that no mortal could resist petting it. The gods recognized that she would bring many, many, many one-quarter dragon babies into the world and locked her away. The Painted World is essentially a giant challenge built, but some adventurers could not resist Priscilla's allure and journeyed into the Painted World looking for their waifu. These waifu bags were dealt with harshly, and their corpses were left as a warning for adventurers. Go back. Once upon a time, there was a dragon named Seath who was a bit of an ugly duckling. His brothers all made fun of him, so he betrayed them and was rewarded by Gwyn. Seath had infected the Queen's daughter, Guinevere, and one day he stuck his crystal helmet into her gaping dragon. 9 months later, a child was born. Priscilla. Once Priscilla had grown to adulthood, many of the gods realized that she... Once upon a time, there was a dragon named Seath who was a bit of an ugly duckling. His brothers all made fun of him, so he betrayed them and was rewarded by... Once upon a time, there was a dragon named Seath who was a bit of an ugly duckling. His brothers all made... Once upon a time, there was a dragon named Seath who was a bit of an ugly duckling. His brothers all made fun of him, so he betrayed them and was rewarded by Gwyn.
Stop shouting names out there. I don't know who he is. You don't even know it. I've seen him. Why the fuck do I suck with this gun? Maybe because I got distracted and don't believe. Maybe we feel we get always try to. 9
months later, made fun of him. So he... Once upon a time, there was a dragon named Seath who was a bit of an ugly duckling. His brothers all made fun of him, so he betrayed them and was rewarded by Gwyn. Seath had infected the Queen's daughter, Guinevere, and one day he stuck his crystal helmet into her gaping dragon. 9 months later, a child was born. Priscilla.
I got a game. Come. Sad you don't want to play with me. I want to play.
Yeah, I guess they sure are fond of my soul, Sage.
Please. Hi. Oh, it says you want to. I wish joking. Oh my god. Can't take it. Come on, please.
I just want to talk about VSP Direct. VSP is the #1 choice in vision care. They offer the same.
Roblox. I know what you're going to do. I'm not going to Roblox, dude. Do you even remember
I'm
what?
sick of this area. I still haven't used the watchtower key I got after
No,
the
it's
night
not.
flight.
No, I'm
I
not.
think I'll give this place a break and go see where this takes me.
Please.
Back through the garden, past the blacksmith and up the tower,
No, please. You're going to get over.
through the church and through the giant gate.
Hey, play GTA. I don't really care anymore.
Yay.
The bridge with the red dragon.
That's what you're living to play. Oh, can you put the same glitch on for me, please?
Go to GTA then open.
There's his life.
Avoid the flames.
Yeah, that should be yours because you just